Yeah. Yeah. Guess who came back with a large fucking fist to eat the Brooklyn blast furnace? I brought your ugly bitch with me. Your shit is sus. Ain't nobody trying to hear you talk. When Jimmy's on the mic, they take your whack shit and turn it off. It's real life, not them stories that you punks say. He made it out alive, and he's relatively unscathed. So subscribe to the podcast and share the post and tell your stupid friends to do the same. You heard it here from Coast.
We're on?
Hi, guys.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, get your face back a little bit.
Oh, boy. Well, here we go.
Put your cock away, Anthony. Put your cock away. What's wrong with
I'm
you?
good. I'm all locked down right now. I'm good.
I feel apart.
All right,
so you want me to start?
No, hold on. All right, so let's just give all the kids at home like a little backstory because Rob, you were on, and then we had to have Anthony on. So then with our little text thread we had going on with like three retards, so we're like, all right, well, you know what we should do?
The Three Stooges.
Yeah, a fucking real bright idea. We should all do the podcast together. Why not?
The FAA just logged in.
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be terrible.
We're such interesting people, is what it is.
No, we're not.
Not at all.
No, I was going to say it to us because I think I'm hilarious and you two idiots think you're hilarious. And that's it. So, but I was thinking about it before.
Listen, I'm charismatic. I'm charismatic.
Yeah,
that goes further than being hilarious.
Sex symbol.
And I got charm and sense of humor.
Don't fucking hate. You're a little sensitive, you little fucking homo.
Who, me?
No, the other one. Yeah. Let me ask you a question now. My thing is backwards here, but it's going to look regular on the thing, right?
Yes, you're normal on my thing. Don't worry about anything.
Jimmy, is it going to look regular on the thing?
It's going to look regular on the
thing. No, but you know what it is? You see, that's another thing. You say, yeah, it's on the thing, and you know exactly what we're talking about.
Of course.
Like, my mother will say, Bob, where's the keys? It's on the thing over there. Oh, all right. And she knows right where it is.
In your mind's eye. I know where it is.
We paused again. What happened?
What are you doing tonight? I got things.
All right, well, real quick before we start talking about absolutely a lot, but nothing, I just want to throw it out there. I was very, very happy that yesterday, I'm sure that you both also know, but Lou Koller from Sick of It All is currently cancer-free.
Yeah.
So that was like fucking awesome.
Good Lou. God bless you, brother.
God
bless you, bro.
Yeah, man. Because we lost Eddie Leeway, and then like a month later, that diagnosis came out, and I'm just like, what the fuck is happening?
And before that, fucking Mike Gibbons in December before Eddie. It's fucked up, man.
Yeah. So,
but I'm glad. I'm so happy for Lou. Thank
too.
God. And love you, Lou. I'll hit you up.
God bless.
Even though now you're getting better, I'm still gonna text you every week, Lou. Okay?
Yeah, exactly.
You can get rid of me. You got rid of cancer. You're not getting rid of Rob.
I try to hold back because I know he's probably getting bombarded. So every once in a while.
Yeah.
So yeah. I just wanted to I forgot to fucking mention that. I just definitely needed to say that. And
well, it's on the thing there. You put it on the thing.
Yeah, I did. It's on the legal pad.
It's on the thing.
It's on the legal pad. I have yellow legal pad.
And what's with this fucking podcast shit and rain? It's fucking raining again over here.
It's you. It's not me.
It's your sister's ass, me. Well, what are you talking about?
My sister's ass
I'm waiting for Mr.
sweaty like rain.
I
always
Russo's getting moist.
I
Russo's getting moist over there.
I haven't spoken to her in a dozen years, so I don't give a fuck. We can talk all about my sister.
Hey, Anthony, is that a DeKalb Avenue fucking sign you got in the back there?
You know what it is? It's DeKalb, Sheepshead Bay, and a couple Flatbush Avenue. When my friend passed away, his son was like, "You want it?" And I was like, "Yeah, give it to me." I mean, it's not my neighborhood or nothing, but It was his.
And then
so
because of people like you, people get lost. They can't see the street signs, you motherfucker.
Hey, somebody's got to take it.
But what is it? Is it real street signs or is it like a piece of art?
No, it's a piece of art.
Do you have artwork?
I like art.
Yeah,
yes.
you take a piece of shit and you leave it on the fucking wall. Now it's art.
Yes, that's what it is.
Put a screen on his face and I could throw shit at it.
Yeah. Oh, hey, that's fucking coffee.
Oh, I can't do coffee cake. Coffee cake.
Can't do coffee cake.
Because his face looks like a drink coffee cake.
So let me tell you about the fucking mop.
Oh yeah. All right, so you have to paint a picture
God.
because nobody. Listen, it's only us three on that text thread. Rob says I should save the text and read them on the podcast. I don't think I should do.
No,
that.
have them scrolling up like credits over here. We'll get.
I don't know.
We'll get canceled in 5 seconds.
Maybe not.
Yeah,
no,
Maybe
you're right.
do that.
We'll get canceled. You see the stamp come out like the movies. It says canceled.
Jimmy, your fucking YouTube page will go from 100 views to 2.
Of course. But no one's going to cancel me. What is Marc from Generation Records going to pull his sponsorship? No.
No, those texts are tough.
Oh, yeah, some of them are brutal. I was fucking crying earlier.
Maybe they'll send
You
the fucking barbers will come looking for you. Watch out, the barbers will come looking for you.
All right. So
Don't even get me started.
Don't even get started.
Before Anthony is over here. Oh yeah, by the way, if you don't know, it's Anthony Russo and Rob Castoria. I didn't mention this, but
hey,
how you doing?
Nice host over here.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't even know how to do this. I just wing it for fucking years. I don't even know what I'm doing. But so Anthony, you were waiting on what was it, like Uber Eats or something?
Yeah.
Earlier, you were having a field day with that. I was crying. And then you're at fucking Marshall taking pictures of $30 fucking sneakers. I don't know what the fuck was happening.
Oh, look at it. Did you see the halal fucking dog treats
food.
I sent you?
Yes.
Yeah, little fucking treats. What are they fucking nuts now? The
Yeah.
dog would be like, boss, I'm hungry, please. Okay. Give me treat.
So what happened? You went to purchase a mop or return a mop?
Yeah, all right, by my house, there's a Marshall's, right? And then right across the street, there's a variety store.
Okay.
No, it's a variety store. They got all kinds of shit in there, for the house, all that. It's like a nice dollar store, but a little more expensive. I've been going there in the past 2 years. I probably spent $10 million in there on shit I never need, like soap and all the bullshit. So now I buy this mop.
Shit I never need soap.
Yeah, shit I never need, like soap.
I don't know about you, but I don't like that either.
The Board of Health comes once a month and hoses me off. I'm good. What are you talking about? But so I buy some shit today, some shit to clean the bathroom and everything, and I bought a mop for the basement floor. I got the ceramic tiles in my kitchen and my porch and everything. So I bought one of those mops that you pull the handle and it squeezes the sponge.
Yeah.
The sponge is, I don't know how long they had it there. The sponge was like stale. It was hard. So I figured maybe I wet it. It gets, fluffy, like it started off a little. So I wet it.
What the fuck is going on?
And I pull the
right
handle. The fucking mop handle flies off into hits the shower. I said, what are you kidding me? The thing won't work. So I bring it over there, and the girl goes, oh, I got to call the manager or whatever. So, all right. Guy comes over. And I say, I got to exchange it. Oh, no, you wet it. What the fuck? It's a mop. It's supposed to be wet. And he goes, I can't take it like this. He goes, you used it. I said, no, I didn't use it. If I used it, that means it worked. It didn't work. And he's breaking my balls, this guy. He won't take it. So I got mad. I said, all the fucking money you spend in this fucking place. Take your fucking mop, stick it up your fucking ass, and go fuck yourself. I'm never coming here again. He goes, God bless you.
Oh, fuck.
And I threw the mop on the floor. I should have went back. I got to go back there before they close. That's my fucking mop. He won't give me the money back. So $10 mop. He's got to ruin my day. $10 fucking mop. I got to get my day ruined.
I fucking can't. I put the water and they squeeze it, comes out.
It comes out, but I don't know how long it was sitting there. It might have been a stale sponge, and then it gets fluffy.
Bro, that thing, if you threw that fucking mop, it was hard as hell. You kill somebody with that. It's like a fucking doorstop. But it's supposed to work. A mop's supposed to fucking work.
There's not many.
Now at least I can laugh about it. I almost I was gonna get a fucking felony assault charge on a fucking $10 mop. That's all I fucking need.
I swear to God, Rob was a good guy. Fucking, he hit somebody with a mop.
Yeah, you put up my graduation picture.
Yeah.
I have a tuxedo on and a graduate. He was such a good kid. Meanwhile, he killed his fucking whole family and shot 10 cops. No, but he was a nice boy.
Yo, that's funny. It's funny you say that. One time I was in court with my friend who got linked up with a bad thing in my neighborhood, and we were in court. Yeah. Bad thing.
I understand what you
he was well, you guys knew exactly what I'm talking about.
100%.
Yeah, of course.
So we're in court, right? And he's in there for conspiracy to commit murder.
Oh,
so the guy, he's a good dude. I swear to God. So we're in there, right? And on one side is all of us, right? And on the other side is all of the guy, who's who got murdered. So I'm looking over, right? Now the guy on the other side who got murdered, he was a thug, a murderer, bro. He used to beat people up, hit all sorts of,
Oh, he was a barber. No kidding.
all sorts of neighborhood shit, right? So I'm looking over and I see a picture of this fucking maniac holding a kitten. And there's another picture. He's got a baby. He's kissing the baby. And the mother's screaming, he's such a good boy. I'm thinking to myself, that fucking guy killed 3 people that I know of.
Of course.
Like, what do you... I fucking Yo, you should have seen the picture holding the kitten.
Yeah, like a gentleman.
That's like, remember Alfred Justice? But what did they do to make him crazy?
Yeah.
So it's somebody else's problem. Oh, he killed Jimmy. Oh, Jimmy had to do something,
Yeah, probably did. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right away, they make him out to be a good guy, though, right?
Of course.
Yeah. Russo was a good guy.
No, listen. I know guys that are fucking lunatics, mass murderers that are good guys, that are nice guys.
Listen,
but you twist their balls a little bit like this, and then it's over.
Yeah.
But that's the last of it, though. You're not going to see that again, because there were guys in my neighborhood I grew up with. They would help your grandmother with her groceries.
Yeah.
But if you looked at them wrong, they wouldn't think 2 seconds about pistol whipping the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
They don't build people like that no more. It's crazy.
Nah. Now, you know what? Now it's like they're putting them on conspiracy to fucking bully someone, conspiracy to fucking talk about someone. Yeah. Oh, my twat dripped. I'm offended. The fuck out of here.
My twat dripped.
Yo, check this out, man. I want to go back to Lou Koller for a sec, if you don't mind.
Sure.
I was thinking about this the other day, and now we're talking about a guy, right? Who he's pretty much he lives clean.
Yes.
You know what I mean? No drugs, no smoking, no drinking. He's a vegan too, right?
No, he's not a vegan.
I think it's half and half or something.
He might be. He's not like a hardcore vegan, but when I recently did an episode with Craig Ahead, and we touched on that a little bit. And this was before Lou said that he's cancer free. And I brought that up to Craig, and even Craig said on the podcast, like, the only time that like even Craig has even ever seen him drink was literally like if they're on tour in France and he has a couple of sips of wine in France with dinner.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Like, that's
I'll tell you. I think Armand's the vegan because on tour they had like the backstage rider.
But he eats pizza like
there was a lot
maniac.
Well, there was someone back there was eating fucking tofu, turkey, bologna, or whatever the fuck it was, and we were stealing their fucking the roasted chickens. So this kid Chris who did merch for LOA, we called him the chicken hawk, Every night he was taking the chickens, and the fucking Pete's looking around for the chair. But Pete's gonna kick your ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there was a lot of that tofu shit. The riders,
I don't know what that is.
Yo, he's pretty strict.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he don't eat.
And he gets
crazy
fucking,
from what I've seen.
He gets a cancer diagnosis. Meanwhile, the things that we've done in our life, it's so weird. Like you just can't tell. That's why
I should have been dead 40 years ago. I should have been dead.
Yeah. Tomorrow's not a given for anybody, man. It's fucking nuts. Like when I heard he had cancer, I was like, holy fucking shit. Like, it's fucking, I don't know. I was just thinking about that the other day. And I'm thinking about the things that I did and things that I do. And I'm like, you fucking stupid. Like this guy didn't do anything to add to that. And I'm here. I'm forcing it to happen. Like, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, come on. Here, get me. Come on.
Yeah.
You know, the guy, my friend Marc, he's like a brother to me, right? He's living in my basement, right? He broke up with his wife and all that shit. So I let him stay over here. He got hurt at work. So he walks with a cane. He's got some nerve damage in his leg. This and that. He smoked cigarettes and he drank Diet Pepsi. Never seen him do drugs, never seen him fucking drink alcohol, no shit like that. I come home from work, I find him on the floor. He had a fucking stroke.
Hey.
And he's in rehabilitation now. He's like paralyzed on the right side of his body. It's fucked up.
Yeah,
and,
fucking know, bro. It's fucking crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Now, well, who's this here? Oh, the garbage man is here. Recycling.
Yo, when you're young, you don't give a fuck.
Somebody maybe was coming to get you.
Oh, hey, listen.
Oh yeah, I thought it was maybe it was Jorge. Oh no, but it's not a gated community with a stoop, so it couldn't be him. Yeah, stoop just rolled up behind a cage.
Oh, fuck. So
I don't even want to get into that bullshit.
No, we don't have to do that because technically, me and Rob, we did.
We did that already.
We did 2 episodes.
We did that already.
It sounded like we were underwater. We had to do a do-over. So I had it like 3 hours worth of that stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to jump in because.
Well, actually, just real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
No, I'm saying real quick. He put a post up about the monarch. Put a post up about the monarch. Said fuck the monarch, the security or wannabes or whatever. I posted the pictures of him in the hospital and I tagged him, and he still didn't say nothing. But I laughed.
Oh shit, yo, my bad, yo. Hold on, I'm getting a text right now. Hold on.
From who?
Oh yeah, get the fuck out of here. You getting a text? Yeah.
Sorry.
That
was good. 2 seconds later, yo.
You fucking.
I'm getting a text. Yo, you're dead. All right.
Yeah, I feel apart. Yeah. Feel his ass cheeks apart.
All right, so what I want to talk about.
Anthony's shaking his head. What happened?
No, I want to talk about what we're doing here. Hold on, my little gay little vape. All right.
Robot dick.
100%. Listen, I haven't smoked a cigarette since 2019, and I've been on the straight and narrow for over a decade. I deserve a little nonsense. All right.
You deserve a little robot dick.
Yeah, why not? Everybody does.
For a goof.
So here we go. It's a perfect time to fucking promote it and make a couple 2-tree announcements. A couple 2-tree. All right, well, how do I even have a little backstory here? This thing that we came up with to do for a good cause, and then I'm talking with Anthony, like on the side, and we're bullshitting. And I told Anthony what was going to happen. So Anthony here was obviously he's a breed apart. But when was the last time you played a show? How many years ago?
Quite a while, man.
At least 5.
Yeah, the last show was Murphy's Law, so that had to be.
You said Black Dawn, right? Black Dawn.
Yeah.
Before
so
COVID.
Gotta be. Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. So
at least six, yeah, 5, 6.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
So once I presented Anthony with what the hell was going on, he's like, word? Okay. So I think actually I reached out to you and I was like, yo, why don't you put the band back together and do something, dust off the old microphone. And then I told him what was going on. He's like, word? He's like, all right. So next thing you know, like the next day, because a couple of members of A Breed Apart have since passed away. But Anthony jumped right on it, and he got 2 other guys to fill those spots within the next day or 2. So even though the band was basically a dead issue and hasn't played in at least 5 years, Anthony is putting A Breed Apart back together, and he was the first band to be confirmed. Which kind of fucking.
I appreciate that, Anthony. I appreciate it. I really do, man.
Which says a lot. So on Sunday, August 10th, at Lucky 13 here in Brooklyn, 644 Sackett Street, myself, along with a whole bunch of other people helping along. I will not take all the credit for it at all. I just have a part in it. Where I'm putting together an all-day hardcore barbecue, all-day barbecue / benefit show for Rob Castoria's mom.
Yeah, baby, let's do this.
So far, I'm not going to name all the bands. I'm just going to name Anthony's band, just in case, because once I put out the whole flyer, it'll all be announced, in case someone decides to drop off by accident or whatever. Plus, I'm still waiting on word from a couple other bands. But as of right now, there's 9 bands confirmed. I want to make it a dozen bands because I'm a fucking idiot, and I want to have like this all-day fucking party.
Go big or go home. Fuck it.
That's what I do. And you,
fuck it.
How many? I've done benefit shows. I've done all these fucking people like, bro. Why do you have 14 bands on? That's a lot. I'm like, no, it's not. Let's fucking do it.
Yo, did it work out?
I don't want 3 bands. I want to fucking.
Did it work out?
What?
Did it work out?
Every single time.
Every single time. So fuck that. Yeah, do it.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I have a way.
I want to do a shred too. I'm gonna do a shred.
Do it. Do whatever you want. I don't care. I'm easy. I'm waiting on word from a few other people, but so far confirmed. Either it's in the mail. I went to Generation Records on, I don't know, what was it, Sunday maybe? Yeah, Sunday. And Marc from Generation left me a gift certificate for Generation Records. He also told me, he's like, that's all you want is the gift certificate? I'm like, I'm not asking for anything in particular. Whatever you want to give is appreciated. So he gave a gift certificate, and then he, like, probably sometime this coming week, I'll stop there, like, when he's at the shop. And he said that he's going to leave like a fucking stack of records, and he's going to throw like something cool, like some sort of a test press in there for me to pick up to also be a part of a raffle package. So it's a gift certificate, and Marc gave a whole fucking stack for Eddie Leeway's thing too. So I don't know how many, but it's going to be a nice amount because Marc is good like that. So Generation Records, I already had the gift certificate. Today, I got in the mail, Stephen Huey at Fly Ride Tattoo gave me a $200 Fly Ride Tattoo gift certificate. I have it in my
brother, Steve, man. Steve is my boy.
Yep.
Love him.
I hit him up, and he, without hesitation, he's like, absolutely, blah, 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 no problem. I know Rob a long time. And then he hit me off with, I'd like to be on your podcast. I said, all right, so fucking go on. Yeah. All right. Also, Otter House Studios, your boy, Rob,
my boy,
said that he's going to be raffling off a couple of hours of free studio time. He also said that
Derek and Andrew, and Derek said he'll put up a table there if you want. He have all kinds of shit there.
Yeah, he asked me. I said absolutely you can, because outside there's going to be tents and tables with merch. So all the bands that are going to play, sell your merch. I'm not taking a piece of it. Nothing. Like, that's all your shit. Like, that's your fee to play. You know what I mean? Because everyone knows everyone's playing for nothing because it's a benefit. But do your thing and sell whatever you want. But he also said he did volunteer and said that whatever sales he does make, he will give a percentage of his sales to you, your boy. Okay.
Yeah, they're good people, man. I see Derek every night at work. You know, they're great.
Yeah.
Him and Andrew are amazing.
I hit up.
Big shout out to those people, man, for taking care of that, man. It's great.
I hit up.
Yeah, 100%.
I hit up Kim and Mario Kanjemi, Upstate Records. As soon as Kim saw the message, 100% absolutely. She's gonna send me. She said, "I'll send you out a bunch of merch." What that means, don't know. Gave her my address, so I'm gonna be having stuff coming. My buddy,
Yeah, I gotta call them too, man. Mario and Kim are awesome. I love them.
my daughter met them. My daughter loves Kim because obviously they're girls, and she was like, "Hey, you're having a good time." My daughter's shy at first, and it's another female in a fucking brick by brick.
Yeah, Kim's great, man.
Yeah, Kim's a sweetheart. Mario's the best, and so
yeah,
she's gonna
100%.
a bunch of stuff. Also, my boy Tapeworm Scott Datino that I know since I'm 15 years old. He's like, I would love to help. He's like, but my bar is literally 8,000 miles away in Saipan. But he's mailing from Saipan a bunch of merch from his bar that it's on the way now.
Yeah, he hit me up yesterday. He's sending a donation as well.
Okay.
He mailed it or whatever. Nice. And you know, I can't thank these people enough, man. It's great. But go ahead, finish up.
There's like 4 or 5 other people that they told me they're down or whatever, but I just don't want to say it yet in case someone falls through the cracks. But there's like 4 or 5 other people that I trust that will come through with stuff. So what I want to do is I want to put together like maybe like 3 really dope raffle packages, like a gift certificate, a few records, a couple of shirts from this one, whatever. That's one. And then also, what'd you say today? Dave Pickford said that he got somebody to donate a whole keg of beer. So someone's going to be leaving 13 with an entire fucking keg of beer. And what he says, he's like, the guy that wins it is going to
sell $1 a mug, $1 a cup, $1 beers outside. But
we can't crack it there because we can't crack it there because
Jeff has the bar. Yeah,
right. Jeff has the bar. You win the keg, you bring it home.
We go around the block.
Yeah,
here, one for the road. Here,
like
one for the road. One for the road. Oh God!
So I want like a dozen bands. 9 are confirmed. I'm waiting on like 3 or 4 other people to confirm. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. So Sunday, August 10th, and it's gonna be a fun time, bro. Jeff is gonna be out there fucking barbecuing and shit, and it'll be a good time. It'll be like a gigantic fucking hardcore barbecue, but it's
fucking perfect.
Everybody wins, dude.
It's always been good over there. We used to go at even not even the benefits you put on, Jimmy, but you did the matinees, you did and all the other shows. We all hang out outside. You have inside, outside, and then it's like it was like going to fucking Kingsland. Everybody's outside hanging out, you know.
Yeah.
And then you go and see the bands and everything come back out.
Yeah.
You know what? I also know too. This came at a perfect time. Yo, thank you, Jimmy, for asking for a breed apart because
I figure I didn't even think it was going to happen, but I figured let me just throw it out there.
But you know what's? It worked out perfect because I've been thinking about it for a couple months now, and I'm thinking, wow, I miss it, and this came up. Yo, thank you, bro. Perfect timing, and I'm good. And the guys are fucking happy, and the guys are psyched to play.
Yeah, thanks for making it happen so fast. I'm dead serious. Like the band wasn't even a band, and you were the first to confirm.
Yeah, man. But we're ready. We're psyched, and we're glad to do it. I'm really shocked that many people like Rob.
Fucking hot on.
I thought maybe just me and you liked them, and everything. I don't know. He's got a lot of friends.
But see, you know. Well, I appreciate everything, you know, and I try to be good to people and everything like that. And also, Anthony, look, we didn't see each other in a long time, and then I ran into you at fucking Amityville when at the fucking Judge Outburst Kill Your Idol show, and we were out in the yard. We were in the back for what, like an hour, just catching up and shit. And it's like no matter what, how much time goes by, we start talking, and it's like we didn't miss a day.
Yeah.
Like I ran into in like 2012 or whatever, Sworn Enemy played St. Vitus. And I didn't see Sal for fucking, had to be 15 to 20 years. And I walked into St. Vitus. He looked at me. He's like, holy shit. He dedicates a song to me.
Yeah.
He fucking, we were talking outside, like we didn't miss a day.
Yeah.
You know, that's how you show, that's old school shit.
Yep.
That's
you know
how
what
you know.
I mean?
That's how
Yeah,
you know.
me and
right
Jimmy
there.
lost touch for a while. Jimmy
Yep.
came to the show. We hugged and everything. Everything's good.
Yep.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
That's how you know right there, man. That's how you know, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you,
Fucking
man.
fleas. Fucking,
But yeah, I
You
would
just
do
say
this.
you have fleas?
yeah, it's fucking itchy. I don't fucking.
Should go back to that soap thing. That might work out.
Yeah, a little bit. I like that. Nice
I used
call
them-
back there, eh? Nice call back.
I used the mop to clean my. Use the mop on my back there.
Yeah.
The mop.
If it's stale,
But yo,
it's
anyway,
like
but
Max
look,
back.
yo, thank you very much, Jimmy. And yo, Rob, I do anything for you. Anything, you know?
Yeah, man. And it's like, listen, it's
Same here, man. I appreciate it, man. Shit's been
Got you.
crazy the past few years, man. You know, my mother getting sick and everything, and I brought 18 fucking guitars to Guitar Center. $1,200 Jacksons. I was $400 I was getting because I needed to pay for the homemade. Got rid of 3 amps. I raffled. I did the other fundraiser I did it at Lucky's. It was 4 bands that played. I had a $1,000 fucking Jackson Warrior with the fucking $200 case, $200 fucking pickups. I raffled it off, and there was only like maybe 5 or 6 tickets that were sold for $20, like $100. But what am I going to do? I can't complain about it because I had to do what I had to do, and I did it. And I remember Christine put it a good way. Christine's like, it's only stuff.
Sure.
It's only stuff. And for my mother, what I put her through my life,
Yeah.
I'd sell 100 fucking guitars for her.
course.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I put her through fucking hell. I did a lot of bad shit in my life. A lot of things I didn't do, you know, that were good, that were right, wrong. I fucking been through so much trouble.
Yeah.
She never left my side, my mother.
Right.
So I'd do anything for her.
Yeah.
You know? And that's why, you know, when I get cunty, it's like it builds up inside of me. And it's like I don't want to fucking I don't want to fucking kill somebody because all the shit that's going on at home. Right. But that's why I get mad, and that's why when people talk shit, I got to get it out somehow. Right. So if I'm not in the fucking gym or training or playing guitar, I have to vent a little bit. I have a few friends that I talk to every day, and they make me smile. Yeah. You know, they just hearing their voice or just getting texts from them makes me smile because I know there are some true people in the world, you know, and it's like, you know, like I said, my mother was in the hospital maybe a year and a half ago, and she was in the hospital for 6 days. Stigma called me every day to ask how my mother's doing every day. Yeah. And while she was in the hospital. You know, you don't get people like that. You know, I had family that, God forbid, they would have went to see her. You know, some of my family, but you know, it is what it is. But like the old saying goes, real recognize real.
Right. Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? And no matter how much you lose touch with somebody, or you know, you just don't see somebody for a few years, they're still the same person. And I mean, unless they changed over that time, but if they didn't change, they're still the same person that you're friends with for all this time. Right. So there's no reason. But you know, too many people nowadays are just, I don't know, they're phonies or whatever the fuck they are. And I'm not gonna make this podcast about fucking talking about how these people are, that people are. What I want to do have a few laughs. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I try and do the right thing. I work my ass off. I'm at work at the fucking club more than I'm home. Yeah. And then I try and do music. And then a good thing, we did a new Scarhead song. I saw that. We went to J-Way. We went to his studio on Saturday. It was me, Dimmy, and Zach Bulldoze. We laid down the rhythms, the bass, the drums, and I did 2 leads. And then we went yesterday. I met Danny over at Lord Jewish. You know, Eton. He's right by the by the BQE there, the Kosciuszko, the hoof, the paw, you know, the foot.
I gotta borrow this knife.
It's a sin.
Yeah, it's a sin. You can't leave it there. No, but I went there yesterday. We did gang vocals. We arranged the song a little bit. Danny did the vocals on the song. Now we sent it over to Zeus to fucking get mastered. It's going to be on a split with Integrity, and it's good. It's good. Fucking killer song, man.
Yeah.
And where you going? Would you drop your dick?
No, I'm holding on. I hold on to it all the time. I never let it go.
No, the fake one you got in your drawer.
Yo, let me ask you guys something. What you said before, Rob, about not wanting to fucking get into it with people, right? And not wanting to kill somebody. It's funny. I was talking to my friend. We grew up in the same neighborhood, and you guys could probably relate to this. It's like when you get older, you try to find peace. You know what I'm saying? You try to walk away from things. You try to have everything even keel, but it's hard for guys our age, especially being city guys and street guys. I mean, you think about even our fathers or whatever. They didn't you didn't try to find peace. You kind of dealt with things as they come. It's almost like makes you shallow. Maybe not shallow, but you didn't think like that. Right. And trying to find peace and not trying to kill people when they come off. I think that's how we're wired. Right. You know what I'm saying? I see people all the time on social media, you got to find peace. And I'm thinking to myself, I got an idea. You want me to find peace? Don't fucking bother me.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't be a jerk.
Especially street people who've been like us, have been through a lot of different shit, been around a lot of different people. Your peace is like people not fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? My
friend Marc put it a good way. My friend Marc is like, I just want to be left alone. Just leave me alone.
Don't fucking bother me.
That's it.
Don't fucking bother me.
He walked with a cane, right? He walked with a cane. He bought one of those stun gun fucking canes, like a cattle prod, but it was a cane. He's like, I'm going to get someone in the neck. They bother me all the time.
Yeah.
You know how we find peace if you don't fucking bother us, because we're wired.
Yeah.
And I think it's deeply rooted. Like you guys know, it's rooted. If you come all fucked up, somebody's going to get fucked up. And none of us are afraid to get hurt or hurt somebody. Right. Now, do you want to?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I could picture my father, even now. He's 73 years old. If you come all fucked up to him, he's going to have something to say about it.
Sure.
My
my father,
walk away and be a better man and all that. And I get that. And there's nothing wrong with that. But, we're from a generation that's just wired different. The best way to keep us good is to stay the fuck away.
Right.
Exactly. And my father, my father was white collar. He was 55 when he had me. He's a lot older, and he was the furthest thing away from a street person. He was the most amazing man that ever lived in my eyes. He was a gentleman. Not one, even my fucking scumbag uncle that I couldn't stand, never said a bad word about him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Nobody ever said a bad word about my father. Maybe that's where I get, sometimes I have patience. I get sit in the fucking doctor's office for 14 hours and not move and not complain and not say nothing, just sit there. But if somebody touches my cunt hair wrong, then I'm gonna I want to kill him.
Yeah, but see,
my mother's side.
That's just
my mother's side is the street people. You're
minding your own fucking business, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why the fuck you got to touch me?
Yeah. Mind my fucking business. It's true. Mind my business. Shut the fuck up and move on with your life.
Yeah. I'm not talking to you. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
Yeah.
Strange. You know how when we were talking, Jimmy, the other podcast we were talking, we were saying the word faggot, that we don't say it as a derogatory toward a gay person. Right. We just say it in general, like you trip, you say a fucking faggot curb, or you bang your own fucking faggot door, or whatever. So I forgot where I was. I was in a store one time, and I said that to my friend. I was like, this fucking faggot thing here. Yeah. And some guy's like, oh, excuse me, we don't talk like that in here. I was like, what? I said, yeah, well, I do. Mind your fucking business. Yeah. And he gives me a huffy face, and he walks away. What do you got to bother me for?
Right.
What do you got? You know how much shit I hear that I don't like? Like if somebody says something, but who the fuck cares? Like if I saw you pissing on a tree, I don't care. You pissing on a tree. I took my mother one time to Walgreens for my sister years ago. It was open 24 hours. I didn't want her to go alone, so I parked. Parking lot was jammed. I don't know what they were giving away in there, but I parked on like the sidewalk. It's fucking hot on sitting on a bicycle. Hey, you parked on the sidewalk, eh? I said, what?
Yeah.
And then he repeated himself.
Yeah, what?
And then
it's like
I said,
fuck do you care what I'm doing?
No, I mean, I knew what he said. I have that thing. Like I said, what'd you say? And then he says, he repeated himself. I said, are you a fucking cop? He goes, no. I said, mind your fucking business.
Yeah,
He goes,
go pedal
you
away.
don't have to
Go
go
pedal
there.
away.
Yeah, I said, you don't have to go there. I said, mind your fucking business.
Yeah.
My mother's like, please stop, go walk inside. I said, well, what the fuck's this guy bothering me for? Who the fuck cares? Your fucking bike is leaning against the wall there.
Three
I'll fucking
Italians.
throw his bike in the middle of the street.
Three Italians, our age, from New York City. One of the biggest things is mind.
Sounds like the beginning of a joke.
Yeah,
Mind your
Three
fucking
Italians
business.
walking to a bar. Yeah.
No, but right or
Somebody
wrong,
says,
that's
you're
how
right.
you were brought
You're
up.
right.
Mind your fucking. I don't give a fuck what you do.
Right.
But don't.
Not my business. What you do is not my business. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, just don't
Exactly.
do piss on my fucking tree.
Right.
Yeah,
Right, and that's it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Be a retard.
Yeah. And then like years ago, there was a tree in front of my house. Some kid was in a tree, climbed up in a tree or whatever. I'm sitting on the fucking recliner. I'm just chilling in my house. And I heard my mother say, hey, get down from that tree. You're going to fall and get hurt. And I hear the kid go, shut up. I'm like, here we go. So now I get off the recliner, I walk outside. I said, what'd you say to my mother? The kid looks at me. I said, you got 2 seconds to get out of that tree. I'll drag you down. And then he gets down. I said, let me tell you something. You ever say anything to my mother again, I will kick you in your fucking ass so hard. And you know what? Now I'm getting mad. And I said, you know what? Go get your fucking father and come ring the bell. And I'll talk to him too.
Yeah.
And the kid looked at me. And my mother's like, will you stop? I was like, oh, fuck this kid. Get out of here now. And he ran up the block.
Yeah.
Little fucking
If I
jerk
would have
off
said
kid.
that to somebody back in the day, to somebody's mother, I would have had to fear the whole block and my father.
Oh,
yeah.
we would have got stomped out by all the ladies and the fathers and everything. You don't do that. You don't say shit to older people.
Right.
You respect your elders. That's it.
All that
You know how many
gone.
times like
all
an
that,
old man will
all that
fucking
shit is long gone. All that shit.
Yeah, you're right, Jimmy. It's gone, bro.
It's gone.
Yeah.
All these young little fucking jerk offs, right? Gone.
And you know why? A lot of kids don't know how to fucking act. A lot of times, kids are actually having kids, 17, 18 years old. What the fuck do they know about life?
You know, and
And
plus all these young kids haven't gotten popped in their mouth either.
Bingo.
You know what I'm going to say.
They owe 911 on speed dial.
Yeah.
You already know what I'm going to say, bro. Bring it back.
Oh, here we go. The lights.
Bring back the punch in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't
Oh,
gotten
no.
fucking
Better
popped
yet,
in your
the
mouth.
bitch slap.
Yeah.
The bitch slap.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what, Jimmy?
Without 9 of your friends around. You never got
You know
popped
what?
in your mouth
Filming it.
without something.
Yeah, filming it.
I was just messing with something. Check this out. I was messing with it. Yo, your favorite.
That's my boy right there.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
We got to get you out
Then
here.
my
We gotta
screen
get...
went black.
I see you though.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, there it is.
No, you.
That's the hello?
How you doing?
No, but it went black, and now Jimmy's face is frozen.
You're good on my end. You're good on my end. Yeah,
that's the Planet of the Apes gun. Remember those guns they had? It looked like it carved out of wood.
Yeah,
the Planet of the Apes gun.
Yo, you just made me think of Rat Bones. He fucking texted me the other day. He's like, "Yo, I don't know where he was." He goes, "I got those little. I bought some old school slot cars. Remember the little slot cars for the tracks?
Yeah.
Yeah. For a while there, I
Tyco.
was on a little kick. I wanted to buy the old school ones. He texted me the other day. He goes, "This guy's got like 200 of them, man. Just $2,000." I'm like, $2,000.
Dude, it was probably 200, and $2,000 was his cut.
Yeah,
he marked it up.
Yo, big shout to Rat Bones, bro.
100%.
Rat Bones. Yo, Rat Bones is good shit, man.
Rat Bones is hilarious.
Yo, he's a trip.
Yeah.
But anyway, when we're gonna get you out here again? We're gonna get both these out here.
Yeah, I'm
Out where?
out to Jersey.
Out where?
What?
Out where to the shooting range. I went out there, what was it, a couple months ago, and that shit was mad. I haven't shot in years.
Bro, you did good though.
It took me a second, but I was like, it came right back, and it was like, just run through them all. You had fucking this, blah, blah, blah. It was fucking awesome, dude. And that shotgun right there, we shoot slugs. It's not birdshot. That shit is crazy kick to it. And
I haven't shot in a while.
My daughter.
I haven't shot in a while. I have a little problem getting. Approved for a permit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, my ex-wife, my daughter's mother, asked me probably about a month before I went out with Anthony, texted me. She was like, or called me, whatever. She was like, "Would it be okay if I taught Alexa, my daughter, how to shoot?" I'm like, "Absolutely," because she and her husband have guns and they're responsible and shit. I was like, "Yeah, absolutely. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm good with that." So, but if for some reason, whatever, it didn't happen, and then I went out with Anthony, and Anthony videotaped me, and I showed her. And I stopped at my daughter's house when we were done that day, and I showed them. And even my ex-wife was like, "Oh, you should have brought it." I was like, "Well, I didn't know. It was like a spur of the moment thing." But next time, I'll definitely.
It's good. You learn the right way. It's good you learn the right way. Yeah. Back in the day, there was none of this shit. Back in the day, I got my first gun I bought off a kid for, I think, $125. It was a Raven 25.
Holy
it was like
shit.
Big.
Yo, I can't believe you just said that, because when those Ravens came out, they were all over the city. I had one too. You remember the front popped up? The front popped up. Holy shit.
Yeah.
You're a fucking criminal, you know that? Yeah. You're a fucking criminal on here.
Remember, nothing's illegal unless you get caught.
That's right.
But but that's the thing. Back then, you're like, it's like Bronx. I want to shoot somebody too, Aldo. You know what I mean? There was always one kid that could get the guns. Well, by me, there was about 20 kids, but everybody had one. And the Ravens, and then the little 32s, the 380s, they fit right in your pocket. And then I couldn't, because of my fucking gut, I couldn't put the gun in the front because it would fall out. I had to put on like a sidearm. And then my friend had one in his back. It fell down his pants because he had the baggy pants on. He's like, "Rob, it's falling out my leg." Oh, God.
Please. These neighborhoods, especially the Italian neighborhoods, people had their hands in everything. I was in the park one time. We're all hanging out, and we had a friend of mine. He was just one of those shot dudes. He's got a bag, like a duffel bag, and he comes in the park. He's like, "Yo, guys," I'll never forget it. He puts it on the fucking, like, the checkerboard tables, the concrete checkerboard tables.
Yeah,
he puts it on top. He goes, "Come here." He looks around. It's only us. He looks around anyway. "Wait till you see what I got." He opens it up, right? He pulls out a 40 ounce, right? A baseball glove, a Glock. And then he goes in there, right? A little bit of lunch. And then he pulls out a titanium bomb. Where the fuck do you get titanium bombs? So what do? Come on, we're going to blow it off. We blew it off in the park.
Yeah.
But who comes with a duffel bag with a baseball, a Glock, a half a fucking
ready
hero?
For anything.
A half a fucking hero.
A fucking a titanium bomb that could kill the block, like. And of course, we're young and smart. Let's light this thing up now.
Yeah, of course. In the school.
Yeah, and you throw it across the street, or you throw it. No
such thing as shrapnel.
My cousin Steve, rest his soul. We weren't really related, but he got out of prison in 1985, and me and him became very close. He was about 6 years older than me or whatever, and he was the baddest motherfucker I ever met, hand to hand. He was 6'1", he weighed 315 pounds, and he was like a 4th-degree black belt, and he was a vicious motherfucker. And he had the bar Illusions. He had Cheers. I used to DJ there Thursday night, metal night, and everything. All the hardcore guys and everybody used to hang out there back in the day, right? So there were these two guys. They were like crackheads or junkies or whatever. We called them the creepy crawlies.
Yeah.
And like on an off night, like a Monday night or whatever, I used to just go there, just hang out with him. Nobody there. We have a few laughs. One guy comes in and he looks around. And Steve looks at me, smiles. He walks down to the other end of the bar. Now they're leaning on the bar, and you see them talking. So Steve's like, "Nah." Nah. Then the guy's going like, come on, come on. Steve says something else. Then the guy goes, okay. And then Steve goes, okay. He opens the door. He goes, the fucking friend runs in with a fucking TV on his shoulder with the cord hanging. And then he comes running back in the VCR with all the fucking wires. They must have just robbed the fucking house. And my cousin gave him like $5 for the TV. And we'd hook it up or whatever, or he'd bring it home, put it in his kid's room. But these guys, they would the creepy crawl. He'd tell them, it's like he placed orders. He came in with a shoebox of baseball cards.
Anything you want. Yeah. Anything you want was gettable. You could get whatever you want.
Give me 100. Give me 100. Get the fuck out of here, 100. What are you, crazy? Oh, come on, man. Come on. I'll give you $2. No. All right, $5. Okay. You know, from 100, he'd take $5. Then runs out the door, gets fucking whacked out. And then there was a guy, the best ever, Dart Man. You ask anybody who hung out at Cheers about Dart Man, he was a classic.
Was he a black
chubby
dude?
guy. No, he was a white guy with a beard, and he had a big stomach. He used to come in, and for like $5, he'd stand against the wall. My cousin would throw the 3 darts in his ass from the dartboard. And then he'd get money and he'd buy a beer or whatever the fuck he'd do. Then we got creative. And it's like he's holding a phone book on his head. My cousin hits him with a bat right on top of the head. His whole body shakes. We put him in a garbage pail upside down. We put a blockbuster under the garbage pail, and he sat on it like this with a turban, like a swami. Went boom, and he'd fall over. Then
let's get creative and hurt him even worse.
Yeah.
He put on a bulletproof vest. They shot him. And he goes, one more time. Come on, one more time. So he tells me one day, he goes, hey, buddy. He goes, you think you can knock me out? I said, yeah, why not? So I look at my cousin. He laughs. People start throwing money on the bar. They had about $60 on the bar. So my cousin takes the boxing gloves off the wall. I put on the glove. And he goes, go ahead. Yeah, buddy. When I tell you I hit this guy harder than I ever hit anyone in my life. I was powerlifting and boxing at the time. I hit him, and his body just went like that, and he fell. So my cousin looks at me, and then Donald Lewis was fucking counting them out, 10, and he raised my hand up in the air like, you won, you're out.
Yo,
now the guy's
you were
laying
fucking
there. He's not
smart,
moving.
huh?
Bro, he's not fucking moving. So what do? I watch the movies. I got a cup of water, and I threw the water in his face, and he didn't wake up. So my cousin sat him up. He's smacked him a little bit, and he snaps out of it. He stands up, and you see his pants. He's pissing himself. His whole pants get wet. And then he's like, hey, what happened? And they're like, yo, you got knocked out. So he winds up leaving.
Did the guy collect his $60 off the bar?
Yeah, exactly. I'm wondering about what happened to the money.
For.
Yeah, where's the money?
No, he grabbed it. No, we gave it to him. Yeah, he grabbed it. He went out to get whatever the fuck he was going to get. But then my cousin goes, the fuck is wrong with you? I said, what do you mean what's wrong with me? The fuck did you hit him so hard for? I said, whoa, what are you kidding me? He goes, if you would have killed him, I would have had to lock the door. I would have killed everybody in the fucking bar, and you would have been digging 25 holes in the fucking beach. I said, Steve, put it this way. If I didn't hit him hard and he didn't fall on the floor, you would have broke my fucking balls to the day you die. Right. And he looks at me, he goes, hey, you're right. He laughed and he walked away.
Bro, you see that?
Well, yeah. You see that overdo it than underdo it.
You see that mental state that we had, though? If this guy dies, we're not going to call the ambulance. We're not going to call nobody. We got to try to figure out how to get him.
We got to kill 25 more people.
We got to make sure holes.
Make sure you have your hole already dug. You don't know who's going to pass by.
You'll be digging all night. Somebody night. Somebody come, hey, Anthony, what are you doing? Oh, sorry, kid. Boom.
Rob, we got to make another hole. Oh, God.
Yeah.
What happens to these people, though? What happens to these people?
I don't know.
They die?
What the fuck happens to them, man?
They move to fucking Long Island somewhere.
Yeah, we used to have a guy, Tyler. This guy, Tyler, used to jump in the ocean by the Verrazano Bridge and walk to 13th Avenue. And he used to walk all soaking wet, bro, in the wintertime. Hello there. What's up, guys? Yo, punch me in the neck. We used to punch him in the neck, bro.
What?
Punch me in the neck, and he used to. Bro, what happens to these people?
People are retarded.
You know what I did? Listen to this shit. When I used to, after I bounced, after I bounced the Goldfingers, I used to.
None of this is normal behavior.
No. Well, it
wires.
was normal for us, though. It was normal for us. We didn't think we're doing nothing wrong.
No, but our wires were fucking.
You know, like when I
jump, man.
Yeah, that's what happens when you look at midgets in the eye.
Somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I hung out at Goldfingers, this is like after I finished. I didn't bounce there anymore, so I used to hang out there, right? One of the guys I bounced with became a manager. He was a retired CO, right? Great, good guy, man. He's my brother, and he had this little guy. He used to come in there. He was actually still a CO. His name was Ricky. Little Staten Island Guido. Mingy, he wore more fucking cologne. I used to tell him, "What do you break the bottle over your head before you come out?" And he got hurt at work. He's something with his shoulder. He had to get surgery with his shoulder. And he's talking to me. He's like, "I want to get 3/4. I want to get 3/4 because I need you to do me a favor." I was like, what do you need? Now, Goldfingers had the area where the bar is, and then you walk through this curtain, and they had like 3 pool tables and a couple of couches or whatever. We go in there by the pool table. He gives me the cue ball. He goes, "Hit me in the shoulder like 1,000 times." I'm like, "Why?" He goes, "I got to fuck up my surgery. So now I'm standing out, and I'm half fucking tuned up. I'm wailing on this kid with the cue ball right in the shoulder. Boom, 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 boom. And he's going, "Ah!" He's screaming. Everybody starts walking and looking. My friend comes in. He goes, "What the fuck you hitting Ricky for?" I was like, "He wants me to." He goes, "What the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. What are you guys, nuts?"
I need you to fuck up my surgery.
Yeah. And you listen, you see how that
shoulder, he's walking around like this.
And that computes just fine. You hit him with a cue ball, right? And in my mind, I'm like, "What are you kidding me? I'm doing him a fucking favor."
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, fucking. And I got a good one. Listen to this one. You're gonna fucking laugh. A cue ball one, right? Me and my boy, we went somewhere with our ex-girlfriends. This is like in maybe 95, 96. So we dropped them off, and we're like, "All right, we're gonna stop at Cheers, go have a drink or whatever." I had to piss like a pregnant woman. I walk in, and it was my cousin and like 2 other guys in the front. So I'm like, all right, I go to walk to the bathroom. Now you open the bathroom, there's a urinal and a toilet, just to give you the mental image there. Somebody's in the toilet area, and this little guy, he had his fucking hat sideways. He looked like Eminem. And he's pissing. He's like, "Yo, there's a line, motherfucker. There's a line." I'm like, "What the fuck did you say?" So I'm standing outside the bathroom. He fucking swings the door open right into me. He goes, "Get in line, bitch." And I looked at him. So like I told you, I had to piss like a rhinoceros. So I told my boy, says, "If that motherfucker's here when I get out of the bathroom, I'm fucking knocking him out." So I go piss, and then I walk. He's like toward the middle of the bar. I'm walking past the pool table. So I take the cue ball, I put it in my pocket. I had a Filas fucking sweatsuit on. So I walk to the front, and out of respect for my cousin, I say, "Steve, you know that fucking jerk off there?" And now he's standing there with a pitcher of beer, and he's looking at me. And I said, "I'm going to crack him with this fucking pool ball." And my cousin goes, "Nah, no, come on, don't do that, Rob." So my boy goes, "You don't have the hair on your balls." So I looked at him. I was like, "All right, here we," and I start walking toward the kid. Now he's standing there. He's fucking grilling me. Bro, I slapped him all I had with the cue ball right across here. All you heard was,
yeah.
And he didn't move. The beer shoots out of his fucking pitcher straight in the air, and he falls backwards. I said he did the Nestea plunge. Remember that? He just fell to the floor. So I said, all right, keep talking shit.
Yeah.
And you hear my friend, "Geez, you killed him." He goes like that. So my cousin looks at me, just shakes his head. So he tells these 2 guys, he goes, "Get that fucking guy out of the bar now." They pick him up, they throw him on the floor in front of the bar. He goes, "No, around the fucking corner, asshole."
Yeah.
They take him around the corner. They come walking back in. It looked like someone threw a cup of blood on them. I said, "What are you all bloody for?" He goes, "You split him open from his ear to his fucking nose." All right, fuck him.
Yeah.
But that's how it was.
Yeah.
That's how it was.
Yeah,
and I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. The guys.
Oh yeah, we were brilliant.
No. This is how smart we were. No, listen, don't hit him. and then somebody comes over and they're like, "Bro, you don't got the balls," and we hit them.
Yeah. Now you got to hit
Yeah,
him
we were
harder.
smart kids. Smart kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have probably just punched him in the fucking mouth or whatever. But now that he says I didn't have the hair on my balls, now he's got to get hurt bad.
Yeah.
Yo,
You
let me
know?
ask you something. What did he say to you, Rob?
He says, "There's a line, motherfucker. Get online, bitch."
So before you sounded different. Was he this color or like this color?
No, he's a white kid.
All right.
He was a white kid that tried to act black. You know, with the baggy pants, the fucking
he looked
hoodie,
like Eminem.
Yeah, he looked like
I don't want to
Eminem.
get Jimmy in trouble, so I'm saying, was he like this?
What do you mean, Jimmy in trouble? What the fuck do I have to do with anything?
Was it super bad? Was he like me or like
bad.
you? Was he a man? Was
I
he a
feel
man?
bad. I don't want no problems for nobody.
Oh my!
I don't care
God.
what color it. Listen, I don't give a fuck what color he is. The way he talked to me, I don't care if he was an Indian match with a fucking Eskimo who sucked the Mexican's dick. I still would have fucking hit him. Fuck him.
That's a crazy combination.
Yeah, I don't even.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm impressed that you put that together. I would confuse myself.
Trying to picture what that might be.
All this and brains too.
Go figure. That's fucking nuts.
Wow, you're like the perfect package.
Oh my God. Yeah, man, all that shit is so fucking long on ball brawls and shit.
Yeah, man. No, nobody does nothing now. Everybody that fucking they're great. I see at the club every week when people get loud, they gotta get escorted out or whatever.
Yeah.
All their friends are there with the phones. They're
Rob,
like,
do you remember Rob on Cross Bay Boulevard, like right by where like the Cross Bay fucking wash and lube, the car wash is over there on the corner?
Yeah, there's
triangle.
There's the triangle. Yeah.
Right. It's like right by the Cross Bay Motor Inn right there. Well, they like the little dirty motel, like the brick building. Well, they used to be a bar.
Yeah.
In the mid-90s, now it's called CJ's.
The clubhouse.
Yeah, I was banned.
It's called CJ's now. It used to be the clubhouse. Now it's called CJ's.
I was banned from there for a while because of a fucking melee that went on there. And it was weird because
melee.
It was a melee that went on. And bro, it was like one of those nights. It was me, my friend James, my friend Danny, Vinny. My sister was there for some reason. And it was like, bro, it was like a Tuesday night, and this is before cell phones. I'm gonna say this was like '94.
And what girl caused it?
Yeah, right.
Well, that was a part of the tension, but it wasn't the actual cause for a change. But my sister used to get me into fucking bar bros. Vic's Moonbeam on Flatbush Avenue.
Vic's Moonbeam.
Yeah, my sister. There was fucking bro.
That sounds pretty fucking gay. I'm going to the Moonbeam tonight.
Oh, that was the fight night. Vic's Moonbeam was the fight fest.
Friday night at the Moonbeam. Friday nights back in the day was $10 all you could drink, dollar bottles, dollar shots. Bro,
forget it. Yeah, that Lenahans did that.
You could get a solo red cup for $10 at the door and refill it all night. But if you wanted a bottle, it was $1. You wanted a shot, it was $1. Bro, by 11 o'clock.
Yeah, Lenahans was like that. 15-cent fucking shots or whatever. Forget about it. You go in there, roll the quarters, you're done.
Spill out onto the street all over the corner, Quentin Avenue. There'd be brawls in the middle, cars screeching, 40 ounces. I don't know where they got them from. Smashed all over the fucking place. Crazy. So I'm in the clubhouse. It was like a Tuesday night. Me and my friend James, my friend Danny, my friend Vinny, and my sister. It was like a Tuesday. We're like, yo, let's just go meet up at the fucking clubhouse. No joke, just for a couple of beers. Like, no big deal. My friend James, he's a contractor. He was like, he still has the same job. He's like, I have a big job starting tomorrow.
Then an 8-ball later, you're still there.
Right. So we're in there. Next thing you know, and for some reason I'll never forget it. That jukebox had all kinds of stupid shit, but sick of it all, scratch the surface. That one song was on there. I put $10 in, just play Scratch the Surface over and over again on Cross Bay Boulevard, half a Guido bar. Right. So
I would have kicked your ass too.
Oh, constantly. I didn't care. It was like the only
put in the
good
worst song when we were leaving.
I get hammered
when we were leaving.
Fucking out. So it's like, okay, something always kept us there. Like, my sister would have to go take a piss. All right, well, while she's in there, let's have another beer. My friend Danny, for some reason, rest in peace, he took longer than a girl all the time. to go piss. All right, Danny's going there. He'll be another fucking 10 minutes. So next thing you know, more beers. And Danny is like, yo, let's start doing shots. Next thing you know, oh, here we go. But for some reason, that night, all of these kids from Lindenwood and all over the place, this place was
the Linden Hoods. Remember that?
Yes, of course. I know a bunch of those kids still to this day. So this place is fucking
Rob, you want a shirt? I was like, no, I don't want a shirt.
This place is jam-packed, bro. People are playing pool. It's fucking rowdy. There was this girl back in the day that loved me, but I had no part of it. She looked like a dude. I was like, nah. But my sister was there, so I'm thinking that she's thinking that, like, maybe I'm, like, with my sister because she didn't know my sister. So there's, like, weird tension there. Like, she's eyeing me. But then this other kid comes in who had a problem years before with my friend James. So James is like, oh, here we fucking go. But James extends an olive branch and buys the kid a beer. Everything is squashed. They shake hands, this, that, and the other thing. We're doing shots.
Get hit with the beer bottle.
Bro, we're about to leave. Me and Danny are in the front. And my sister, of course, has to go piss. So now with all the tension and the weirdness, James and his cousin Vinny, my boy Vinny, walk my sister to the bathroom so there's no problem. Me and Danny are bullshit. Next thing you know, I hear a crash and a commotion. I run, I fucking bulldoze through everybody, and I see my boy Vinny laying this kid out all over the pool table, and I look over to the right. It all happened so fast. I see my boy James stumbling back, his whole face a bloody mess. I'm like, what the fuck? So he's about to go grab half a beer bottle, like to fucking stab this kid. As he's grabbing it, he gets kicked, and the beer bottle goes through his arm and shit. He's all ripped apart. James, just on fucking adrenaline, gets up, runs out, goes to get an 84 shit brown Bronco. He goes out there, gets an aluminum baseball bat. Next thing you know, fucking James and the bouncer are playing tug of war with the bat. My sister is right behind James. James wins and cocks it back, cracks my sister in the eye. Her shit is fucking bleeding. Bro, I'm calling out the whole bar. I have like a half a bottle of tequila and 90 beers in me. I was banned because I'm calling out everybody. Another fucking brawl happens. I'm fucking getting cracked. I'm cracking people. I go outside. I throw a garbage can through the front window. We get out of there. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. It goes from like, yeah, we'll go for 2-3 beers. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. We're like, no one's going home right now. Everyone's a bloody mess. Everyone's amped up. It's 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we drive into Brooklyn to my sister's friend's house. We knock on the door. She opens it, almost has a heart attack. There's 4 people, bloody messes. She's picking glass out of my friend's fucking arm and face. Bro, it was
it's like Pulp Fiction. We're in the car. We got to off the road.
Yes, but like shit like that, brawls like that don't happen. Now I have to watch.
You know what?
That was every night.
That was every night. That was one weekend.
Yeah, that was a Tuesday. That was a weekend.
But then you go to the Esquire Diner on a Friday night or Saturday night. It was crowded like a club, but everybody's tuned up. There was more Budelo in that diner than there was anywhere. Forget about it. It was crazy. My friend got stabbed. They tried to stab him with the butter knife in the head. He got him here, cut his whole fucking head open.
Yeah, I saw a brawl happen in the Floridian Diner on Flatbush Avenue. Lenny and John's Pizza was a fucking UFC octagon sometimes. It was fucking insane.
Yeah. Let me tell you, man, it was bad. It was fucking bad. And I remember dating a girl, Danielle, hundreds of years ago, and she lived right off Rockaway Beach, like 122nd in the building. Now, my friend George, his mother used to paint jackets back in the day. Me and George been friends for 100 years. He sang in a band called the Bleeding Hemorrhoids.
Nice.
And he was dating this other chick that we knew. They were roommates, the girl. So we're hanging out there, and she had a party or whatever, and all of a sudden somebody's banging on the door. Boom, 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 boom. And she had 9,000 locks on the door, so I don't know what ones I'm unlocking or locking. I open the door, and there's a little guy. He was like 5'5". He's standing there like this. What the fuck is your problem? And he runs away with all his fucking... He had like 6 guys with him. Where's he going? He runs down the stairs. I'm like, come here, you motherfucker. So I have a pair of brass knuckles. So I put my brass knuckles on. I walk to the top of the steps. He's down the landing. He's like, yeah, come on, motherfucker, this and that. So, all right. I start walking down. I hear a cop's fucking walkie-talkie. We all stopped. We looked. And then we hear 2 cops running up the stairs. We all scattered like when you put a light on, the roaches run away.
Yeah.
I ran in the house. My friend George is sleeping in the bedroom, and the 2 girls are sitting. I put the brass knuckles under the mattress, and then the cops are like, "Oh, well, she's got an order of protection against him. He was trying to get in. It's her ex-boyfriend and this and that." So now they're outside. They're throwing bottles up at the house, trying to break the window with beer bottles. They're screaming, "Come on out, big guy. Come on out, motherfucker." I told the cops, "You see?" I says, "You better do something or I'm gonna." He goes, "You shouldn't tell me that." I was like, "Yeah, well, I did."
Yeah.
So they're taking a report from her. I go in the other room. I call my friend Frankie. I said, "Frankie, stop by Cheers and get over here now. No time to talk. Just get the fuck over here." And now when I'd say stop by Cheers, that was, everybody knew that, well, us anyway, you go there and you get a gun from the safe and you go do what you got to do. So now I'm waiting. I'm like, well, where the fuck is this guy? So I told the girl, Danielle, says, "I'm going downstairs." She's like, "No." I'm going downstairs. "No, goodbye." I go downstairs. Now I'm leaning on the car. And, you know, all the streets are like dead ends. You go to the beach. I'm right in a dead end. And all of a sudden, I see a car turn the corner real slow. And they're coming up the block. I'm like, that ain't Frankie's car. And there's like fucking 10 heads in the car. I was like, all right. So now here we go. Put the brass knuckles on. I'm standing there. I pull up. It's this guy, Big Mike. Now, Big Mike, my cousin Steve, and the guy Frankie in the front seat. And they had Donald Lewis and 3 other people in the back seat. And the guy Mike goes, "We have heaters in the trunk." So we all get out of the car. And
Heaters.
we're looking. Yeah, we're looking for the fucking guys. And Donald knew who they were, and he was like, I know the bars around the neighborhood." I said, "All right, we're going to the bars." So I said, "Wait," I said, "Frank, I called you though. What happened?" "Oh, my fucking car broke down on Cross Bay." So we all piled into Mike's. So Steve fucking actually shut the bar down, threw everybody out to come back me up. So now we go to like 6 different bars, and we're walking in, you know, we're walking in like we're looking for somebody, obviously, and the people looking at us, what the fuck? Nobody was anywhere. So fuck it, let's go to the diner. So of course I had to buy everybody $9,000 for fucking breakfast because they backed me up. So now the guy, my cousin's looking at me like this. I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Bro, do you know what would have happened if we found his fucking kids?"
Yeah.
I says, "Yeah, I kind of do." He goes, "Oh, you have no idea." He goes, "That fat fuck with the broken car would have had to dig fucking holes."
Yeah.
Because everything with him was, you got to dig holes in the beach. I was like, "Yeah, we were right by the beach too." He's like, "Yeah, we wouldn't have far to drive." We're laughing about it. It was going to be a mass fucking massacre, and we're laughing about it.
But you see that though? You see the way we're wired?
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. You know, and these kids don't know, like you say, they don't know. They don't know what it's like to get fucking smacked in the mouth.
No, they don't. They don't.
You know, and
a lot of them will pretend they do and this and that and talk and talk.
Yeah.
Talk,
yeah, look
and type. It's like, come on,
look at these jerk offs. Yeah,
look at these jerk
offs. They talk shit about me. Yeah, they talk shit about me all the time, and then I tag the fucking guys at the post. I put up pictures of them in the hospital. Yeah, the Marauder after party. Yeah, it's for your big fucking. Your mouth don't look open now, right? Jerk off. Nothing. I don't hear nothing.
That's
but they know how to type.
They go face to face.
They know how to type.
And they don't got nothing to say to each other. But then when they separate and they go home, all the bullshit comes out online.
Yeah.
They post a fucking video.
Yeah.
When I was in your face, nobody want to say nothing. Okay, whatever. Then when I go home, oh, Rob is fucked up. I was gonna fuck him up, and nobody does nothing. It's a fucking.
Yeah. What was is the key word in that sentence.
It's fucked up. It's a fucked up thing, man. But
just
you know
like
what?
at the club, you know how many people we throw out at the club? Like, I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, you are gonna go somewhere, bro. I ain't doing shit. All right, you grab them to fucking move them away from the club, and they start yelling. People come out with their phones, and then next thing you know, they don't say nothing. Vader put his arm between us. He goes, "I got this, Rob." He grabbed the kid and he starts walking away. Kid's 50 feet away. "I'm gonna kill you, you motherfucker! I'll murk you." Murk me? Would you learn a new word today? The fuck out of here. I said, "I'll take my lunch break." And we go up the corner and we see who comes back.
Right.
But they don't say nothing until they're safe and sound. You know what I mean? They're safe and sound down the block.
Well, that's the point.
That's
their fucking point. Like our generation, the 3 of us, we'd rather handle it on the spot and don't have to worry about it later, I guess.
Right.
Well, you handle it, then you know you do first, and then you're like, oh shit, all right, now I gotta go I gotta sleep in Jersey for a week, you know, because the cops are gonna come or something.
Yeah.
You know, but actually, I'd rather get locked up than stay in Jersey. No offense, Anthony.
Go
Anthony.
figure.
Anthony.
Go figure. I had a fight with a redneck out here one time. I was gonna go and stay in Staten Island for fucking a couple days at Tony's house. I was like, Tony, listen, I just fucking beat this fucking redneck up in the fucking quick check. And I'm on camera, pulling out, coming in. I was like, can I stay at your house? He's like, yeah, come on over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tony.
Yeah, now it'd be like, well, what did you do? Oh my God, what did you do?
Yo, did I ever tell you that, Jimmy? What happened? I definitely didn't tell Rob.
I lived with Tony for the entire summer of 2014.
Yo, he was like, come over. I had a fight in the quick check with a redneck, right?
I'll make you something to eat. Come over, you hang out, you know.
I fucked this dude up in the quick check, right? And I take off or whatever. So the next day, my son's friend slept over, and I was telling my ex-wife what happened, and he goes, yo, that was you? I'm like, what are you talking about right now? I'm having the fight in the quick check, and they had me on Snapchat. They were filming it, and they sent it on Snapchat. My son saw.
But who was filming it though? Somebody at the store?
Random fucking people.
Yeah, that's the thing there. That's it. They're with the fucking cameras.
That's gay.
I was like, what are you fucking kidding me? And I told my son Santino, I was like, yo, send it over to me. I want to see it.
Of course.
But whatever.
How do you call yourself in Italian? You name your kid with that fucking Irish name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Well, I was going for the Korean sound, you know?
Korean sound. Steven, I hit up Stephen Huey before. I hit up Stephen Huey from Flyride. I said, thank you. I got the envelope. It was very generous of you. Thank you. He just hit me back. I'm glad it arrived safely. Thanks for having it.
Good. Steve did that big tribal fucking thing I got on my left arm with the skulls and everything. He did that when he was over at fucking Rising Dragon back in the, I don't know, early 90s or whatever. Yeah. I had a stupid fucking tattoo there. He covered it up. And that's like fucking 35 years ago, man. I know that fucking kid a long time. Always a good dude, man. I love Steve.
Always a good guy.
Yo, what's going on Saturday? What do you think about Black and Blue?
I think Black and Blue is going to be dope. Listen, first of all,
I'm working it.
Yeah, all I know is that I haven't seen Suicidal since 1990, and
really?
I haven't seen them since '90 at L'Amour's. And
wow,
Lights Camera Revolution tour. That was the first night I ever found out about Leeway. I had heard about them and shit, but that was the first time I ever seen it. It was White Zombie, Leeway, Suicidal. That was like December of '90, I think.
I saw them at the Sundance and the Join the Army tour, and then I saw them like twice back then. Yeah, that's where I used to play years ago. When I was in Metal Storm.
A lot of bands played there.
The Brooklyn fucking hard-ons played L'Amour's, and I played
Metal Storm.
The Sundance. And you know what's funny? And remember, Jimmy, remember the last thing I was saying on the podcast? I was like, I was with Bobby on the beach, and the guy comes over and is like, yo, the guys in the Brooklyn Metal Storm said you got to change your name. They're going to kick your ass or whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck is it with Brooklyn? They go to band practice, and they want to be tough guys. It turns out the guitar player of Metal Storm was Anthony Machini, who was in Marauder.
Oh, shit.
And it's funny. He was in Metal Storm and then Marauder. I was in Metal Storm and then Marauder. But it's fucking weird. It was like like a small world.
Yeah.
And
I seen the Brooklyn Metal Storm.
It dawned on me later.
Way back in the day.
I had the demo tape. They were actually good or whatever. But
I don't remember them.
Argue over a fucking name.
Yeah, I don't remember.
They were decent. I mean, they weren't as good as us, obviously.
Of course not. I mean, come on,
I don't remember any rockers in my neighborhood at all. Any metalheads at all.
No, we're talking about.
I was one of the few.
Outside of L'Amour's, I seen them play L'Amour's, and there was that one.
It was
remember that band To Die For?
No.
Yeah, they sucked anyway. I seen them.
They sucked anyway. Don't worry about it.
My boy Rob Antilla, Awesome guy, man. I love him to death. He played in Dimebag, NYC. He used to be in Savage Thrust with fucking Mike Pooch. And they all had long hair back then. Fucking Pooch with long hair.
I just saw those guys the other night up in Rutherford.
I was actually going to go. I missed you, Anthony. We were at the studio. We were at J-Way's studio, and Pooch put me on the list for Sworn Enemy and fucking Crow Figs and Brick by Brick or whatever fucking play at the Williams Center.
Yeah.
There wasn't that many people there, bro.
No, I talked to Malibu the other day. He said he goes, I don't know. He goes, not too many people showed up. I mean, it was a Monday, but
no, not really at all, man. I mean,
or Sunday. Whatever
I
fucking day
texted Malibu, and Malibu said, "Yeah, I'm over here now." So when he said he was there, I was like, you know what? Let me go. Hang out with Malibu for a little bit. I saw Sal and Pooch. I didn't get to see Pooch actually. I saw Sal, and my friend Manny was there. So it was cool, but it was
it's Malibu said they did the movie thing like because like at the Williams Center there's that ledge and then it's like the theater.
I missed the movie thing. No, I didn't really give a fuck.
But yeah, we got done late, and then Dimmy takes care of his mother as well, so he had to get back. I had to get back, and then it took me. You had to see. Oh my God, what fucking Budello this is. We get off the Verrazano, so now the Verrazano, the Cross Bay Boulevard exit was like 2 fucking hours because it was bumper to bumper, and then the right lane was like that little overpass, not the big bridge, but the little overpass near Mill Basin or whatever.
Yeah.
The fence was all broken out. Like something flew over the barricade and went through that fence. All the cops are looking down there. They had a lane blocked off. So I don't know. What are you looking at? You all right, Anthony? You're looking up in the air. Like, the acid kick in?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Did the acid kick in?
It's funny. I was thinking about microdosing too. It's funny you say that.
Oh, I can't do that. I wouldn't be able to.
Microdosing. Nah, what are you gonna do? You gonna be fucking walking around like a zombie for?
No, it ain't like that. But I'm gonna try it anyway. Fuck it.
I can't do that. I'll be smoking dust.
Just don't do it the fucking day of the show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do triple that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, in all seriousness, I'm looking forward to August 10th, bro. It's gonna be fucking cool.
Yeah.
It'll
be good.
Well, it's gonna be the hottest day of the summer. There was in 2017, I did a barbecue. And it was an all-out war. And it wasn't a benefit. It was just
I was at that show. That's I used to say Mikey Score and Steve Gallo were twins.
It was the hottest day of the year. Jeff is out there over the fire making burgers. Fuck.
And then you go in the back room there. It was like fucking. You walk into the furnace of hell. It was so fucking hot.
Brutal. Yeah. Good times.
It's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be a night. It's going to be a good day, man. There's going to be a lot of shit.
What time? Was it going to start? Like noon or something?
No, it can't be that early. It's probably going to be 2 o'clock doors, probably.
Perfect. 2 o'clock is perfect.
2 o'clock doors because I don't know because I don't know what's happening the day before, but I don't know if there's like a show or whatever happened the day before. So 2 o'clock, first band on at 3, and then next thing you know, it's like. The first several bands, like, listen, you can't play for a fucking hour. So, like the first 4 bands, you get 20 minutes, bro. You know what I mean? You get 20 minutes. That's plenty. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't think
I'm bringing a little material. I'm bringing a little amp. It's 1.8 speaker. It's a little line 6 Spider practice amp. The crunch and the fucking sound I get out of this little amp is the best. I'm gonna have him put a microphone on it. I'm gonna do like a 4 or 5 minute shred.
All right, do it whenever you want.
Show these niggas what's up.
Yeah, show.
Yeah,
but that little amp, it's like this.
Yeah. You know what we should do? You know what we'll do? Maybe you'll do the shred. Like what I'll do is like I'll figure it out like with all the bands or whatever. Like maybe like before like the 3rd to last band, I'll do the raffle, right? And then like once I do the raffle, as soon as I do the raffle, then you do your shred. We'll figure it out.
When the best? Do your shred before the doors open.
Outside.
You're a funny guy. You're a funny guy.
You put like a donation cup in front of you and pretend like you're blind.
Yeah.
I'll sit outside with a cup and a guitar and let me help me play. Help.
Look at this fucking poor bastard. Throw a quarter in there.
I will. I'll set it off. I'll put $1.
I'm gonna shred, he said.
Yeah. Why not? Do a fucking shred.
Well, I don't.
You know what? Fuck you, all right? Because I get more fucking
everybody.
Barry, I gotta see him with his fucking tongue out.
Yes.
Well, you know what? I figure everybody's helping out. They're doing a nice thing. They deserve to hear my fucking ability.
Right. Listen, you know what?
That's my thank you.
Point there. You have a valid point.
Yeah, but if you do that, nobody's even going to talk about the band.
Yeah, you got a valid point. I'll flip a curtain.
Well, no, what are they going to say? They're going to say, a breed apart played. Yeah, but Rob shredded and Anthony grabbed my ass when he walked by. That's what they're going to say. He was inappropriate.
Yeah. They're not even going to give a fuck about a breed apart. I want to hear shredded. I want to hear some shredding.
Yeah, so hopefully, yeah, I'm psyched too. Hopefully, within the next couple of days,
you know what, Jimmy, cut a breed apart off. Or tell him to play. Listen, cut a breed apart off, or tell him to play instrumental. Fuck Anthony. Fuck comics.
Play instrumental.
Yes.
I fucking hate you both for doing this.
Of course you do. 3 circles.
Or you just do it. I could do it, Rick to life, a cappella. Just you.
Oh God. Yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Ridiculous. Yeah, but I'm sure it's going to be good, and it'll be a good fucking time for everybody.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I can't thank you guys enough, man. I really, all jokes aside, man.
Listen, it's like I knew that it was said jokingly. I'm not going to mention his name, but somebody was like, "There wasn't all these benefits to you. What are you, Mother Teresa?" I'm like, "You're a fucking asshole."
Wow, what a dick.
Yeah, it's like you're a dick. I'm like, no, because what does it really take on my end? I reach out to bands and like I fucking call Mike SOS and I go, yo, is this date open for the thing? Hey Jeff, can we make this benefit into a barbecue? Absolutely. Okay, dope. I start fucking messaging bands. You can't do it. All right, boom. You can do it. Awesome. And then what do? I make all my flyers.
Puppet show and Spinal Tap. It's gonna be.
Yeah, I sit here with a cup of fucking coffee and I make a flyer nice. And I do that. I enjoy it. It's like, whatever. You know what, though? At the end of the day, we all hang out. We all have a good time. It doesn't cost me fucking nothing.
It comes out good, though. It comes out good because you like what you're doing.
Oh, does it? Oh, look at Mr.
Not wrong.
I know, but you're like...
And you know what it is, too?
He has the artwork on the wall, and now he's getting deep. He wants the microdose. Like, what's happening? You have Chinese slippers on.
What you're doing is beautiful.
It's nice. It's like
artwork.
It's like a nice thing you do. God bless you.
Oh God, now I'm seeing it all together.
I'm gonna see you do jerk-offs on Saturday.
Fucking city property. Stolen fucking city property. You call it artwork now.
Yeah, I'm gonna see you two idiots.
But the good thing about we'll make Anthony black and blue when we see him. But the good thing about the benefits, it's going to be a good show because you pick the bands that you like. You know what I mean? Be like, oh, that guy sucks. He ain't playing. It's like, going to a show that we're not going to go to the diner when Apparition comes on. You know what I mean?
I know what you're going to say. I'm going to shut up and you go. Go ahead.
What? Who, me?
No, Anthony, go ahead.
No. Who picked the bands? Who picked them?
Anyway. He did, didn't he?
Not all of them.
I don't know.
There was a certain band that was like, yo, I'm going to reach out to blah, blah, blah. You're like, and I was like, I'm waiting on word back. And you're like, I don't prefer he don't play. He's always been a cunt. I know this has been great.
Yeah. He's been a cunt.
Oh, that's what I said.
Yes. And I was like, all right. So I guess Rob doesn't want them to play. He don't like them. They're not playing.
Or what about this guy? Nah, he's a homo.
Yeah.
All right, I got one more. But what about this guy? Nah, he's a fucking hot on.
Yeah, he's a hot on. He's a cunt. He's a cunt. He's always been a cunt.
Yo, that was the best one.
Yeah, no, you're right.
86. 86. Oh,
Yeah.
No, but it was. I also think that with the 9 bands that are confirmed so far, it's like a nice. It's there's Jersey bands. There's Brooklyn bands. We have a nice mixture. There's 2 bands from Philly coming. Yeah.
Oh, really? Nice. Very diverse.
Yeah, yes, because that's what we do.
Yeah. See, we appeal. We aim to please.
Yeah.
Aim to please.
Yeah, so Philly, Jersey, New York.
Oh, actually, speaking of which, I talked to Danny last night. He said definitely down. Scarhead will do it. He goes, he's just gotta fucking make sure with the child. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because when it's come, but he was like, he goes, yeah. He goes, let's do it, man. Let's do it.
So we'll see him on Saturday too, anyway.
Yeah. We'll get together and me, you, and him or whatever. Just tell him to remind. Cause he's, I mean, he's shot.
I know.
He's shot, bro. Shot.
Yeah, he is. Funny dude. But yeah, we'll definitely talk about it all in person too. And but yeah, man, it's a cool fucking thing. There's there's a band that I'm waiting on who would be fucking super fucking dope. They might, I can't say, but they might actually wind up coming all the way from Detroit.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy.
Nice.
Yeah. There's another show that I'm doing in September. I won't really get into that, but there's a brand new band. I did a podcast with the guy. His name is Nate Holly. He's the singer for this brand new band from West Virginia called Vile Mind. It's like
Oh yeah.
Bro, they're driving all the way from fucking West Virginia to play a show that I'm booking in October.
Yo, if anybody.
Oh, you know what? Also, Jimmy.
That's a good podcast with that guy, bro.
No, that guy, he's a good dude.
Yeah, that's a good podcast. If anybody hasn't listened to that, you definitely should, man. That was a good one, man. That's a good dude right there,
Nate Holly.
Well, it had to be better than the one you did.
Yeah.
Hey, I think that I sound like this, but then you ever hear yourself on an answering machine? It's like, yo, don't.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
Jimmy, what are you doing?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Fucking fun. It's the truth, though. It's the truth.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's the truth. You're like, oh, Rob's a funny bastard the way he talks. You're like you're a fucking college fucking scholar the way you talk.
Yeah, because I sound like a hillbilly.
We got balls making fun of anybody, right?
Oh yeah. Everyone else has an accent. We're normal.
It's like you drop the ER and you add the UH.
Of course.
Like, huh. You know?
Right. Even my daughter, because my daughter lives in Jersey, so she has no accent. So she'll make fun of me. She'll be like, "Dad, what are you gonna have for dinner? A hamburger?" And she abuses me. A burger. All the time.
Well,
we call each other retards too, me and my daughter.
Like Munzie. Munzie, I know since I'm 15, and we would close up the bar all the time. He's like, "Yeah, dude, go to the diner, get some eggs." So me and him went out when at 8 o'clock at night. We went and got omelets at the fucking Esquire. So I'm like, "Yeah, dude, getting eggs, dude." It's fucking funny, man. But like I said, you gotta be from where we came from in order to understand and appreciate some of the humor or understand what we say and what we do and all these fucking uptight. Yeah, like these uptight.
You have to understand. You have to understand sarcasm because it's all I am is sarcastic.
Yeah. That goes with growing up, breaking balls, being quick with the plies. Fucking that's if you weren't quick, man. You get verbally assaulted.
And if I don't break your balls, that means I don't like you.
That's
exactly.
That's a thing. It's like if I fuck with you. And if I'm abusing you, that means I like you. If you won't even have to, I won't have to tell you that I don't like you. You'll just know.
Yeah, you'll know it. Yeah, that's another
And
thing.
if Anthony touches you inappropriate, that means he likes you.
Of course he
That's
does.
his way.
That means he likes you.
Do something. This is why we can't have nice things, bro.
No, we can't.
Like they used to say, you know how a girl likes you? You could tell if a girl likes you or not by her feet. Like, how does that? If they're behind the head, that means she likes you.
Correct.
Fucking guys,
animals.
Yeah, right now they're typing egg. Fucking
yeah. Piece of shit, 3 assholes. They're 3 fucking.
Was it misogynist? Misogynist.
Yeah, of course.
Egg.
Yeah. Put it down with the patriarchy. Get the fuck out.
Who goes to the KKK?
Oh,
I bet I know who you voted for.
Yeah. Do you?
I laugh. I'm like, no, you don't, because I never voted a day in my life, and I never will.
So you don't know.
Hey, George Carlin said it the best about voting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. How right was he, right?
I have George on
What'd he
my
say?
arm.
You voted.
I thought that was Hannibal Lecter for me. It looks.
It's not Hannibal Lecter. He's just the sideways.
Oh, I don't know. I can't see it.
I'll show you in person
Mo
on
from the
Saturday.
Three Stooges. Oh no, Curly. It's Curly.
Yeah, it's Curly from the.
Yeah, when you choke Anthony out, I'll see it. Choke Anthony with it. We'll see.
When I have him in a headlock. Oh my god. Yeah, but yeah, Saturday will be fun, man. It'll be a good time. I'm looking forward to Suicidal. E-Town's cool. Fire is American cool. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be good. It's a lot. I mean, there's only 8 bands. It's usually a lot more for a Black and Blue, but I get it because of Suicidal. And Suicidal.
I'm psyched to see. Yeah. I'm psyched to see Vietnam, bro.
Yeah.
Vietnam.
100%.
My boys.
Yeah. So I get why.
Fucking AK Ray, we have this thing. I told him I'm going to turn the heat on.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw you post it because I posted the flyer years ago.
Bro,
he's like,
that fucking stage in Canada. That stage in Canada was 9,000 fucking degrees. I walked from one end to the other, fucking sweating like a slave. I was like, what the fuck's going on here? And then Ray's like, dude, I played that stage like a couple of months later. We were hanging out there, and then that venue has the green room is like, it's almost like the Chance. Like you go upstairs and you could overlook the stage or whatever, the window. And then there's like a window in there to the other green room or whatever. It's fucking weird setup. Got a picture of Craig getting dressed with his ass out. So I'm going to post it. He's like, Bob, come on, Bob. Don't do that, Bob. But we're yelling out the window on the stage like I'm Bronx Tale. We're going, Lorenzo. You know, yelling it, but people don't get it. They look at us like we're nuts.
Yeah, fuck them. Let them look at it.
You know,
look at me however the fuck
we have our laugh.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
Look at me however you want. Say whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a fuck.
Like when I played with Agnostic Front, we played Gramps in Miami. So now it's like, you know, the stage has a cover or whatever, and there's outdoor area. It's all like before the club opens, they have like people eat lunch there or whatever. They had the tables, like the high tables, the high stools. So now we're doing sound check, and there are these 3 girls sitting there, I guess, whatever the fuck they were eating lunch or whatever. So I'm standing there, and I had Jeff from Sworn Enemy. I got one of his shit bag mode.
Yeah.
I have a tank top on. So I'm standing there, and one of the girls, and I don't like being called sir. She wasn't too much younger than me. Excuse me, sir. I'm looking around. Excuse me. And she's waving a hand. I'm like, what's up? What does your shirt say? So I go on the microphone. I'm like, shitbag mode. And she goes, oh, with the look. What are you making a fucking look for? What's your shirt say? I'm a twat?
It goes back to what we said before. Mind your fucking business.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. If you want to know what the shirt says, I tell you. But
exactly.
I don't need commentary or fucking what is it, Siskel and Ebert on my fucking shirt. I'm gonna give it a thumbs down. You know, get the fuck out of here.
Your fucking business. Nobody minds their business.
Exactly. Mind your business. Go on with your own little life and do what you got to do.
Yeah.
Leave me out of it.
Just go.
Right. Leave me out of it.
Yeah.
So Saturday, B&B, baby. All right.
Yeah.
You like this lighting? You like the lighting with the
I
shadows?
do. I see like half of your nose and like half of your face. You look like mysterious.
I like it like that because I can't see.
Where'd you go?
I can't see your fucking brute.
Statacita.
You two fucking.
But it's all choppy.
Bro, you know we're going
here.
almost 2 hours already with this fucking nonsensical banter. I don't think we said anything of importance.
I gotta go lay down.
I know, me too.
We said nothing of any kind.
Nothing except the
benefit show. Other than that, and then thank God Lou.
I gotta take my Metamucil.
Lou is cancer free. Thank God. We have
nothing at all.
August 10th. Come out, fucking hang out. You might even fucking pull the right raffle and you fucking walk home with a keg of beer.
Yeah.
Fucking Dave was like, yeah, the guy that wins the keg of beer is the one guy that took the bus in.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We'll go to the keg.
Well, you do what we did. We put on a skateboard and you fucking walk it down the block.
There you go.
That's how we got the kegs everywhere. We think I'm going to carry a keg?
Yeah, fuck that.
Yo, we've been on here for 2 hours.
Yeah. Hour and 45.
Easy. I'm fucking sick of the both of you.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said.
Fuck you. I'm not letting either one of you in Saturday. Fuck you.
We were about to fucking do this in my fucking living room tonight.
Oh my God!
You two homos would be sitting.
I'd be laying on a couch. I'd be tired.
Yeah, you two queens.
I'll lay on the couch and no, and Anthony could spoon you while I lay on the couch.
Oh no,
Maybe
he's gonna want to be the big spoon, and that's gay.
A little reach around.
So you'll be.
He's going to be the big spoon. I don't want that.
All right.
It's like the way when you put the sneakers back in the box, one's this way, one's that way.
Yes.
You know, that's you two on the bed.
That's us too. He goes, that's you two. Oh
yeah, it's you two. Well, I'm not gonna say me. What the fuck?
You should implicate yourself. All right, listen, I'm fucking hanging up on you. Listen,
yeah.
Once again, real quick. Shout out to Generation Records and Upstate Records and Fly Ride Tattoo and Godfather's Bar all the way in Saipan and Otter House fucking Studios and everybody else. I'm sorry who else already actually donated. I think that's it so far. Upstate Records, I said.
Well, big shout out to Jeff and everyone at Lucky 13, man, for always doing the right thing, man.
Always doing the fucking right thing. And so Sunday, August 10th, everybody is gonna know about it. I'm gonna take.
Oh, Isaac said he'll DJ too if you want. Isaac said he'll DJ too between the sets.
So tell him to come in.
That's it.
That's it. It's fucking simple.
Yeah, we'll talk to him on Saturday.
I'm gonna put a big Rob shred session. Isaac is DJing on the ones and the twos. I'll put that.
Feel.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that.
Oh God!
I'll make like a fancy logo. Nice. It's gonna be cute. Yeah. No, but
here we go.
I can't wait to confirm everyone because I want to fucking. Because I'm like a sick retard when it comes to doing my fly. I have everything ready, like logos, everything is all ready to get put on, but I just have to. Yeah. I need everybody to confirm so I can put them all in the right order, and then fuck with it, and then not.
Just do it, Jimmy. Do me a favor. Do me a favor, please. After we get off of here, can you just text me the guys that are already confirmed?
Already confirmed.
Yeah, the ones that are already confirmed.
The ones that confirmed.
Jimmy, don't do it, bro. You're gonna give him 9 bands. He's gonna come back and have 4 left.
I know. Nah, this guy, the bass player, he's a cunt. He tried to grab my balls in the 7th grade.
No.
I
even forgot who you.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking crack this guy right in his fucking hole. I don't like him.
Oh God, I've been wanting to hit this kid since.
Book Marauder.
Yeah. Fuck. Yeah, I'll definitely.
I forgot even what 2 bands that was that I was saying that about.
Oh, I'll tell you. I'll text you that.
Yeah, text me the
one of them for sure.
Yeah, I forgot, but I
Jesus.
I'll give you a hint.
Yeah, man.
I'll give you a hint.
It's gonna be a good time.
I'll give you a hint who it was. USA for USA. USA.
What's the Iron Sheik?
Yeah, the Iron Sheik. That's right, Sheiky baby. You want to break his hole. I'll text it to you.
I can't remember. I don't know.
Don't worry.
Yeah, text it to me because so I'm gonna start naming names now. They're like, oh, he wants to hit him too.
I know exactly. This is you open up a can of worms.
He's a bad man.
Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be dope. Yeah. I'll see you two fucking mongoloids on fucking Saturday.
All right, boys.
All right.
I'm
gonna send this off to my guy.
Guys, have a good night, man. Yo, let's do this like every fucking. Let's do it like every week.
Yeah,
relax
yourself.
Okay, settle down.
Hold the fucking phone, all right?
You two were almost in my living room for this amount of time. What did I write? I was like, I gotta see you guys twice in a week.
I'm changing my fucking email and my number.
Yeah, me too.
I'm changing my email and my number. Fuck you.
Everyone's getting blocked.
That's enough.
I'm throwing you both out on Saturday. Fuck you guys. You're getting thrown out on Saturday.
Yo, nothing but respect, fellas. That's Saturday, right?
Absolutely. What time are you gonna get?
Yeah, definitely. Love you guys, man.
Meet you whenever.
I'm getting there for doors. I'll be there for doors.
Such a fucking fan. All right, me too.
No, it's called fucking you hang out. You don't have to stay inside and watch the bands that you think.
I gotta be there at noon. I don't know what the fuck. Well, I guess with the load in and everything.
I'll be there super early. I'll hang out. I'll bullshit. Blah blah blah. I'll be there super fucking early. And
it's called hang out.
Yeah, my daughter was gonna come, but she's not coming, which is it kind of sucks because I wanted her to be there, but then again, it's all right because I could go gallivant.
I'll be there early then. I'll meet you both early.
All right. So yeah. Plus,
all right.
If you get there early, bro, you get a parking spot, bro. Or else
you're
driving around like a jerk off.
No, I'll be there. We'll touch base and I'll meet you over there whenever you want.
I'm sure as soon as I fucking end this, you assholes are gonna hit me up. like I didn't just talk to
you. Probably. You got to text me anyway.
Was that?
You got to text me anyway. We'll do a three-way phone call. Do a three-way phone call after this.
When does it end? All right, I'm hanging up. Guys, I'll see you Saturday.
The number you have reached has been disconnected. Later, motherfuckers.
Yo, later.
Later.
Later, guys.